Joey Jordison not only shaped the music of Slipknot, but also became one of the most iconic metal drummers ever. Let's check out his drum sound. Art of Drumming is not just a YouTube channel, but also a free platform where you can find numerous drum-related courses filmed by major international artists. Head on over and join our growing community. Slipknot's founding member, Joey Jordison, was the drummer from 1995 to 2013. During this period, he had a huge share in creating Slipknot's trademark sound that gained them 7 Grammy nominations until 2013. This shows the huge success the band was able to achieve and their importance for the international metal music scene. His creativity and virtuoso drumming quickly drew attention from drummers all around the globe. While most know him for his speed and tight double bass playing, his huge part in Slipknot's songwriting should not be forgotten. Surely the highly rhythm-driven music would not be the same without Jordison's unique grooves and melodic fill ideas. Here is one of their most famous songs and a great example for Joey's drumming. Duality.
I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it.
His energetic performance drives the song, and the clear attack of all drums helps him cut through the mix. For our recreation of his sound, we went with our Pearl Decade Maple kit, as Joey was a Pearl endorsee for most of his career. We even had the chance to get our hands on one of his signature snare drums for this video. The 13 by 6.51mm thick steel shell provides a super crisp attack and still has a nice body. Just like Joey himself, we went with a coated drumhead with a reverse dot for some extra durability, the remote-controlled sound. The single ply head offers a nice open quality and due to its construction, is still able to endure the hard hitting. With just a slight bit of muffling and in a medium-high tuning, this is what we ended up with. Let's continue with the toms. Jordison was well known for his huge double bass setups with usually 5 or 6 toms. For our kit, we went with 5 toms, 10, 12, 13, 14, and 16 inches. For a clear attack and a good durability, we went with clear double ply heads, Remo Emperors. The bottom heads are the clear single ply stock heads. When it comes to tuning, the batter heads are tuned slightly higher than the reso heads. Mic'd up, this is what our Duality toms sound like. The last 2 drums of the setup are the 22-inch bass drums. We have already dealt with those in our 5 iconic bass drum sounds video, where we recreated Joey's bass drum sound along with 4 others. To quickly sum it up, we went with clear pre-dampened Power Stroke 3 drumheads, added some muffling, chose plastic beaters, and installed impact patches for more durability and attack. This is what the kick drums sound like isolated. The cymbal setup is quite large, and even though Jordison played Paiste cymbals, we want to show you that you can get very close to his sound even with other cymbals. So we went through our cymbal collection and picked what works best. The 2 hi-hats are 14-inch A custom hats and 13-inch K custom dark hats. The 2 crashes we chose are 16 and 18-inch A custom crashes. The ride is a 21-inch K ride, and above the toms we installed 2 A splashes, 6 and 8 inches, and a 7.5-inch FX Volcano cup. To complete our setup, we placed 2 chinas on both sides of the kit. One is a 17-inch K china, and the other one is an 18-inch K custom special dry china. Now let's quickly look at the miking. We placed 2 boundary mics inside the kick drums to get a very crisp attack, and added 2 dynamic D70s in front of the reso heads for the low end. Placing them right at the porthole would bring even more attack, but with the D71s inside the drums already delivering tons of high frequencies, this was not necessary. The bottom mic for the snare is a condenser clip, a TG D58, and on top we have a dynamic M201 and a condenser ATM 450 to boost the high frequencies and deliver some extra attack. The rack toms are captured with condenser TGD57s and the floor toms with TGD70s. Both mics bring out a great attack and still have a nice body. The overheads are large diaphragm condenser MC740s, and the hi-hats are supported with an MC840 on the main hi-hat and an MC950 for the secondary hats. It soon became clear that we need additional mics for the most important cymbals to make them stand out in the mix, and so we added 3 MC930s for both crashes and the China on Pascal's right-hand side. For some room information, we added an MC840 with an omnidirectional polar pattern as a room mic, and this leads to a total of 20 channels. Before we get to finalizing the performance, we had to bring in one more thing, and got our hands on a steel beer barrel for some additional hits. Multiple broken wooden sticks later, from recording the barrel hits, here's our version of Duality.
I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends. It works its way inside. If the pain goes on.
Jordison definitely was one of the pioneers of modern metal drumming and will surely never be forgotten. Which aspects of his playing do you like the most, and how did he influence your own style? Post your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more recreating iconic drum sounds episodes in the future.